Okay, let's get the stream started. I find a lot of the time when I start the stream, YouTube shows me a black screen, and I wait for the black screen to show me some video, and no video comes up for a while. So now the video is up, but my suspicion is that YouTube is recording even while I see the black screen, because I've seen other streamers kind of pause awkwardly while waiting for their video. So I think I should probably just start talking, even though YouTube is not giving me any indication that I'm going. So, learning experience. I'm just going to go ahead and start talking and see in the final recording of the stream whether it cuts in halfway on me or whether I'm fine. Now, on the last stream, I think my voice got tired and I just wanted to end the stream. So I ended in the desert far away from my home, which is marked by our handy copper beacon over there. And it's getting dark. And before the stream started, I did turn on the world to kind of test out my setup. And I tried to reach home and I got horribly decimated by a spider jockey and a creeper. So I went ahead and rebooted my backup of the world. So this is basically a recreation of that experience. We'll see if I die this time. The horrible thing is that, you know, in the first stream that I did, I said I had set a rule for the world that when I die, I just go straight to spawn and don't have the window pop-ups asking me if I want to go back to the title screen, and I get to keep all my items. Well, apparently something has happened to that rule. I do keep backing up the worlds as I go because this is a snapshot that I'm running. There's always a chance for bugs. Oh, great little zombie. Hello. Go away. This is how I die. So anyway, since this is a snapshot, there's always a chance of bugs. Okay, let's see how I do here. Oh, good, they fought. That bought me some time. Oh, yay, I made it. Okay. So, I've been backing up the world because snapshot, there's always a chance of bugs. Something can go horribly wrong. I don't want to lose this world. And I guess somewhere among all those backups, I'm just going to throw everything in here and I'll get it organized as I'm talking. Somewhere among all those backups, I must have lost the rule that says that when I die, I receive my stuff. Because when I died last time, before I actually started recording the stream, I had no items, and I was so frustrated. So I mock rage quit. I deleted the world and pulled up the backup, so none of that ever happened. But I'm going to have to be more careful now, because if I do die, then I do lose all of my items, and I have this tendency when that happens to just delete the world. I saw a YouTube video recently where it was like one of those new YouTube shorts that's becoming popular, and they were talking about the 4 different types of Minecraft players. I don't think I need Flint. Well, just in case. The 4 different types of Minecraft players. And one of them was the quitter, and I am most definitely the quitter. I don't think I need any more copper right now. So that is going to be the note of tension throughout the series is she going to quit? And my safety net for that is now gone. My intention is not to quit. My intention is that when I die, I do not delete the world. You get to watch me progress through this tragedy, and I'll rise up a better person as a result. So I don't know what I really want to accomplish in-game today, other than I would sure like to come up with bundles, and I didn't take advantage of the darkness to fight any spiders, unfortunately. that would have been a good opportunity, because I think I just need 2 string and then I can get my bundles. One thing I'm also hoping to accomplish in this world is to come across an amethyst geode sometime. And I have seen them before, and they're really nice, and I'd like to have one in my world. Obviously, there's a geode somewhere in the world, just haven't found it yet. Sometime I hope to run across them. I don't know if anyone has come up with a systematic way of hunting them. I figure just like you can figure out which places are best to find certain ores, you want to be on axis y-axis 11 in order to find all the best ores. There's got to be some way to figure out amethyst geodes. Like, amethysts tend to be at their widest at a certain point, and all the areas from y-axis such and such to y-axis so and so are fair game for finding the widest point of the amethyst, so that should be the easiest place to come across them. Yeah, just biding time there. So there's got to be some sort of system for that. I keep wandering up and down the tunnels when I have nothing to do, so I think I'll go ahead and explore. It would be another nice thing would be to come across diamond. Just giving my throat a rest here, because already from all this talking and all the excitement with the baddies outside, I'm feeling a little tension, and I've been trying to research ways to help my voice be more resilient. But that will continue to be a growing experience, and I'm sure that the more I do this, the more opportunity my voice has to... Oh, I forgot about this chest. The more I do this, the more the muscles in my throat will develop, and the better I'll get. So I think I probably just want to extend my mine shaft down. That's probably the best way to go about getting diamonds. I'm just kind of starting. I'm not going to actually dig down because I want to put the cobble that I collected away. My mining system has kind of changed in the time since my last stream. I tend to collect cobble because, tell you what, I'm gonna put this in here. I tend to collect cobble because what if I need it someday? I'm not a great builder, but I might decide that I want to build something, and what if I need it? Dirt's more valuable. I realized I can always get more cobble. There's lava and water, and cobble is infinitely available. So I am less protective of my cobblestone. Dirt can't be reproduced as far as I know. So that's more important. Let's see. I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to want some food. I think I'll have some real food since I can make more bread now. I'll put the flint away. Okay. And how much? I need ladders. Let me go ahead and work on ladders, because the water method really is kind of tedious too. So that's an evolution of my mining style. Okay. That is going in there. And we're making ladders. Okay. So one of the things I wanted to mention today is my channel is already a huge success. As far as I know, the only viewer is me, but that's okay because, like I mentioned in my first stream, my goal is to create a historical record of my point of view. And so note to future self, who is probably going to get frustrated once she has a few subscribers and forgets how nice that is compared to where I am now. But the success of this channel doesn't really rely on viewers and subscribers. It relies on me producing videos continually. And this is one more step in that direction. I am producing another video today, which may be editable into future videos. We'll see how that goes. Need more coal. I'll go ahead and start my mine downward. Then again, coal is infinitely reproducible too, technically, charcoal. I find it so annoying in this game that charcoal and coal are not mixable. If you have charcoal, it's going to take up a space, and if you have coal, it's going to take up a space, and nary the twain shall meet. But got some coal, and for 38 blocks, hold on, 38 divided by 8, I feel like the number, no, 32, so that would be 4 charcoal, and then that would leave 6, so that is 4 oak planks. So we'll just let that give me some more coal. So, channel's a huge success already. Now that doesn't mean I don't want viewers. Viewers are a great validation that what I'm doing is actually valuable to someone more than me. Subscribers are great validation that my viewers actually think that what I'm doing is valuable to someone more than me. I think I'm just going to go ahead and chop straight through ores also, since cobble is not something I really need to collect in great numbers. There we go. And yes, I do mix ores, but that gives us something to discover later on as the world progresses, right? I'm hearing a skeleton and a spider, and spiders give thread, so that sounds promising, but I'm not going to chase it right now. It's getting dark. I'm going to light some torches. So just like any YouTuber, viewers and subscribers are going to be appealing, but I am going to consider this channel a success as long as I'm... Oh, I threw off my map. Okay, 5 coal. And that's going to last for a while. Viewers and subscribers are appealing, but my success lies in producing more videos. And I'm sure everyone who watches YouTube videos probably goes through this, where they wonder if they ought to start their own channel. And for enough people, for many people, I'm sure it's enough that, yeah, I want to channel, I want to put my face out there, I want to talk about the things I like to talk about. So of course I'm going to start a new channel. I don't know if it's just because I'm more of an introvert or because I have different values. That's not really the conclusion I came to. I think maybe you heard it in the first video if you were watching it. I was thinking, why would anyone care about my opinion? I saw all these videos of people who were sitting in their cars because it's the quietest place you can find. You usually have a few spare minutes while you're in the car that you don't have. I'm running out of ladders here. That you don't have while you're... And I did not bring my crafting table. You usually have a few spare minutes in the car that you don't have in other areas of your life. So a lot of people will sit in their car and pull up their phone and talk about what's important to them. And I was thinking frankly, that's kind of boring looking. Why would anyone want to watch my face while I'm talking to my phone? I don't have armor yet. I do have a shield. I don't need wool for a bed. I've got a bucket. So I think armor is the next step for me. There we go. And I forgot to bring the crafting table. Okay, so I basically assumed that what I had to say wouldn't be important enough to start a channel, so for a long time I didn't. And then eventually I kind of took a longer view of it. Maybe it's not important now for people to know my beliefs, but it may be important in the future. Maybe the people who are viewing my channel now can get the information from some other source, whatever I'd like to talk about. But maybe it'll be less available in the future. And of course, my reasoning for that, great. My reasoning for that is I believe there are people who, I just want to check over here, who don't really care about the truth, who don't really care about preserving history as much as they care about benefiting themselves. I've been seeing it a lot in politics where people make decisions, and if they were truly trying to rule to the benefit of the people under them, I think they would make different decisions. And those are not the decisions I see people making. Little panic there. And I'm sure that extends as far as how our culture is continued on in future generations. That comes by what we teach each other about our history. And if you can teach people a history that benefits your side better, then maybe those people will grow up to benefit you personally more. Anyway, revisionism is probably not a new concept to the people who are going to be fans of the channel. And I thought the more points of view like mine are propagated, the harder it will be to revise people like me out of history. So that's the rationale that I have. That's what I'm working from. Okay, I should be safe now because there's a hole for that lava to fall into. And that's why I finally decided to create a YouTube channel, not necessarily for immediate viewers, although I certainly want to see viewers, and I would find that thrilling. Mostly just to preserve my point of view. And I know there are other... that was the worst thing to put in there, probably. Okay. Hold on. This is taking more thought processing power than I was counting on. I know there are other avenues out there available now, like alt tech, I think they call it, like services like Rumble or BitChute or other places that are offering resources for people like me to put videos. And I would be curious about got looking into those too, and just kind of putting videos in a multitude of places, because any one of those services has the power to take the video down. So the more places I put the videos, the safer my content would be. Okay, that's what I was looking for, is bedrock, and clearly I am under the lava line. And the best ores are right at the lava line. Access Y11. So I would be interested in looking at those other services, spreading my content around, making it harder for it to be completely deleted from the internet. For now, YouTube is the easiest site to get started on, so that's where I'm beginning. Now I've got plenty of coal, which is now taking up space alongside of my charcoal. I can set up my mine down here and get all the ores I want. And a lot of people, I think, when they start a YouTube channel, they don't necessarily start it by live streaming. Maybe if you've got a career, a business plan in mind that allows for live streaming. If you're really, what's the word I'm thinking of? If you're really entrepreneurial, you might consider live streaming to grow your base. That might be an option. I'm not that type of personality. Really, the only reason that I'm running a live stream right now is I know that if I record the video, there's a good chance that I'm going to get done recording and I'm going to start editing the video, and it's going to be too much work, and I'll say, you know what, this video is not really worth putting out on the internet after all. Okay, so let's get rid of my charcoal. I don't need that anymore. Okay. But if I'm live streaming the video, then it's already up on the internet. I don't have a choice. It's already out there. So if you come and hang out, that's great. We can chat. I do appreciate two-way communication, and I'd love to chat with you. Right now, actually, what's the time on my clock? It is 7:13 in the morning. I am under a time crunch because I have a 9-to-5 job I'll need to be at. In roughly an hour, I'll need to be starting my commute. So now is not exactly the most conducive time to getting viewers. Obviously, that is not my my primary goal today. But the live stream does help to keep me accountable to put content out there. What did I just put in the chest? I know I put something in the chest and I wasn't paying attention to what it was. I don't see anything important, so I think it's going to be fine. I'm going to take this with me. There we go. And I want to see whether this is the true start for the bedrock level. No, it's not. We've got another level above. So this is the true start for the bedrock level. Okay. I'm going to make a, let's see, this is the fewest blocks I have, I think. The stack with the fewest blocks. I want to make a water pit down here so I can get down really fast. There we go. Now I'll get more water and I can make that an infinite source. And I can start a bona fide mine down here. There's my nice little wood grove. And I've got plenty of wood right now, so I won't need it, but when I do need wood, it's available. Let's see, is there anything worth exploring in that direction? I don't think I've even considered exploring in that direction. Looks like we've got the start of a river biome over here. Okay. We've got these weird floating islands every so often. The mountains look really unique. Got all those holes and structures. There's an actual cave over here. Might be worth exploring if I need to find monster parts. Like string, by the way. Okay, so I wouldn't be able to go very far with a boat. There's more mesa biome over there. And more desert, it looks like. So it looks like my options are kind of limited as far as biomes. I've got enough to survive on. The desert will provide a good source of glass. I don't know if there's anything useful about the mesa biome. I just want to kind of light this big cave up so I can get a look at what's in here and not have any monsters spawning right in the opening. Got some nice ores. Hello. A couple of you guys. And a creeper. I'm not going to fight the creeper. If I can help it. Okay. Bye. I hear it behind me. Okay. So I think the biggest... Is it still coming? I heard grass. I think sometimes I just get a phantom sound of grass while I'm playing this game, and I'm always afraid it's some creeper. So I think the overarching goal for now is, of course, the one we all have. We start a mine, we get diamonds. Diamonds are usually the point at which my world ends. I have some bad luck, and I don't see it through. Can I? Okay. I'm invincible now. Can fall from great heights without fear. Okay. So I'll focus on diamonds, and then I will make the leap into the nether. That's always exciting. See if I can find any netherite, which would be a point which I have never crossed before. And move on to defeat the Ender Dragon, whatever that entails. I've heard of a new mining technique. My mining technique before this... Let's see, I don't think I need that. My mining technique before this has always been to kind of just dig out a... I forgot about those. Okay. I was aiming to put the furnace in there, not the crafting table. Okay. Okay. I doubt I'm going to be able to pull this out safely. There, I've got something to work with. Okay. So that did nothing, but... I keep hearing a second... There we go, now it's plugged. Okay. Let's see if I can find someplace safe some safe direction to demonstrate in. Nope, not allowed. Okay. I hear water here. I'm going to trust that that's safe. So I always start by mining this 1x2 corridor. And then if you can go straight, that's really efficient. I don't tend to go straight because then you have to turn around and walk all the way back. I found a mining structure that if I can keep up with it, I think it gets more efficient as you go. But the problem with this method is you mine 2 blocks and then it reveals, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're getting 4 blocks for the mining that you're doing. There's another method that I've heard of that is supposed to be more efficient, and in newer versions of Minecraft we can do this, where you're mining a 1x1 block. So I step here and it smashes me down to the ground, and this is what my character looks like to the outside world. And then I can do a 1x1 mine, and I'm going to be doing this above the lava, so I should be safer. But for mining 1 block, I now get to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So instead of getting 4 blocks for the work, I'm getting 5 blocks for the work. So this is supposed to be the most efficient mining method, if I'm not mistaken. So I should be standing on level 5, and I want to be on level 11. That would be 6, 7, 8, 9. The roof is 9, 10, and then 11 is going to be 2 blocks up. Okay, and I know there's lava over here, so I'm going to see what I can find. Oh, where's the lava? There it is. Am I a level too high? I'm a level too high. It's amazing. I was going to say it's amazing my shaft passed the lava so close, but actually I think it went through the lava and I did block it up, so that's fine. Okay, so this is where I'm going to be starting work. I'm going to go up to bed level. So far the channel has 2 streams on it. And out of those streams, I think I've gotten about 3 videos. So we're trucking along. I can get 5 more iron from here. And I need 1 of these. So that gives us half. And then 3. And then 1.5, so that should be 5. I'll go ahead and farm while I'm waiting on that. I don't know whether this stream will give me any content or not. I was planning on doing the 4th video. I had one that was going to be talking about my primary purpose for the channel, and then as I was working on it, I realized that the way I would express my purpose for the channel has since changed. I did explain today that there's some historical documentary value in me making the videos, but that's not the primary goal for the channel. Because really anything I do, any content I create, has historical documentary value. Tell you what, my inventory just keeps getting so full. I think I'm just going to build some chests here for farm products. I've got a chest. Be right back. And when I say that I want to talk about things that are important to me, that's kind of vague. Why would you care about the things that are important to me? But if you've spent any time looking at my other videos, and I recognize not everybody who watches this will have put that kind of investment into the channel, but if you look at my other videos, it probably will be readily apparent that what's important to me largely is my faith, my Christianity. And I realize that a lot of people have heard of Christianity, know that Christianity is important to my culture, which is the, like I said, I live in the United States, so that's the kind of culture I'm talking about. But a lot of people don't know much more about Christianity than that. So here's a religious belief system that has been impactful in the world in which we live now. And you hear about figures like Jesus. Jesus was a guy who seems pretty nice. Thought he knew how the world should operate. Had some good things to say. But I think a lot of people miss who Jesus really was. And I did go into some of that during the first stream, and on the 1st of July, 1st of January, the first of the year, I posted a video where I had edited down my comments from the first stream so that it's easier to see what I had to say about him. And part of what I want to accomplish in these streams and in these videos on this channel is to provide information about my faith, about this thing that's so important to me, so that if anyone's curious about the religion that has really shaped the culture and why it shaped the culture and why or if it matters, maybe this will be a resource that you can come to and find information about and maybe ask questions of. And certainly one of the benefits with the live streams is that we might be able to interact live if you happen to be on while I'm live streaming. And I'd be happy to have a two-way conversation with you and explain things. That sounds really great, because then I would get feedback on what people are wondering and what people are thinking about what I'm saying. So I look forward to that possibility. Okay. So I've got some iron. I can make an iron pickaxe. What? Okay. Let's put out the small fires here. So maybe I was wrong. Maybe... I think I know what happened. I plugged up level Y, and this is what was left. Excellent. Because now I can fix that mistake. Let's eat some more rabbit. The sooner I eat this, the sooner I get it out of my inventory. And I want a pickaxe. And what I can be doing, which I wasn't thinking of before, is when my inventory gets full, I could just chuck cobble, because that is becoming increasingly available the more lava we see. No, you don't. And at this level, I think I do actually want to start mining around the ores. Maybe you can tell why once I start getting diamond, I start having trouble with the game. What? You're not supposed to be that high? Why are you that high? Did I miscount? Okay. Okay, so level 5. That would be level... If I were standing on that block, it would be level 6. Level 7. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I am standing on level 10. I should be one level higher. Okay. So I think this channel is going to be beneficial to me in ways other than just giving me an opportunity to leave my opinion for other people to find. Because as I talk, I realize how little I actually know. I open my mouth and realize I don't have the knowledge I need to address the subjects I'm trying to talk about to the level that I'd like to. So running a channel like this really does expose the inadequacies in my understanding and education, and my goal there would be to study more. For instance, I did cover the Trinity in the Gospel video, and I readily admitted that my understanding of that subject is limited. I believe everybody's is, no matter how great an expert, because nobody has seen God, so we do the best with the information the Bible has. But it makes sense that since God is such a great being who is, he is not like us, obviously, right? Because he's not human. He created us. It makes sense that he would be something that is hard for us to relate to. Even excluding his infinity. Infinity itself is a hard concept for us to understand, and yet God has existed from eternity past and will exist into eternity future. But even excluding that aspect of God, he is not us, and so it makes sense that there would be aspects of him that we don't comprehend intuitively. And I think the Trinity is one of those aspects. But I think there's a lot more that I could learn on the subject. For instance, I said what the Trinity is not, but I couldn't really express a better idea of what the Trinity is. And I think there's got to be something more out there than what I have. So that's something that I am now motivated to study, now that I'm working on this channel. And maybe I can come out with a future video when I know more. And honestly, there is so much that I can study and then bring out in the future. There's one other topic that I wanted to address before I finish, and I'm just checking the time now because, okay, I've got half an hour before I need to worry about going to work, but I want to get this topic out there before I have to wind down for the day. So far I've been playing Minecraft, and that's what the past 3 streams have been, but I don't necessarily intend to make this a Minecraft channel. Minecraft does happen to be my favorite game, but I am open to variety and probably will play other games in the near future. So the games that I like to play... Oops. Ah! Hold on. Well, now we have obsidian. Okay. The games that I like to play tend to be survival and crafting games like this. Like Raft, like Subnautica. So those are games that you'll probably see before too long. I've got my eye on Subnautica, Below Zero, and Grounded. Those are games that I don't have yet, but would like to someday. So certainly feel free to let me know if you'd like to see that kind of content. I also like playing space games, especially like kind of being a merchant in space games, just traveling from one planet to another and shuffling supplies around. So a couple examples of that would be No Man's Sky. I've started Elite Dangerous recently. I could try other genres of games, but mostly games that I love stories, but if the games are too heavy on story, then I don't really have an opportunity to talk about what's important to me. So that kind of defeats the primary purpose of the channel. So that would limit the kinds of games that I'd be playing. Another example would be I am a fan of Overwatch, but I'd be surprised if that's a game we find on the channel because it just is so cognitively demanding as you're playing. So I can barely play Minecraft. I wouldn't be able to talk and play Overwatch at the same time. But if you think of a game that seems like it would go well with how this channel works. Oh, I thought I was further along than that. Okay. Let me pick up that ladder. It looked like there was lava in here. I guess I was seeing some sort of lighting glitch or something. Not lava, a torch or something. Light. If you think of any games that seem like they would fit the channel very well, feel free to mention it in chat or in the comments. If I know that people want to see content on a certain style of game, I might be willing to look into getting it. Okay, so we've got this obsidian down here, but I think we can come up with more obsidian. I want to fill in this space so that I don't get confused. So I'm going to try that 1x1 mining strategy. Sounds like there's water nearby, so hopefully that doesn't put a damper on my plans. I think I'm going to make my starter room a little bit bigger because it might be handy to have some chests around. I may as well raise the ceiling. Okay. There we go. I think I'm going to call this, well, no. I was going to say that this looked like a good stopping point for the day, but I think what I want to do before I go, let's see if I can heal up a bit. Got apples, I can use apples. Gonna heal up, gonna drop off some extra products, and then let's see if we can find a spider or two and at least make a bundle. That would be super handy. My inventory has been in need of assistance. So I'll drop off my cobblestone. That's just in case. I don't need the charcoal anymore. Don't need the redstone. I think I'll be fine with all the rest of this. Let's see if we can find some spiders to fight. And while we're at it, we'll fill out our armor. There we go. Hi. That spider's teamed up with a creeper over there. Oh, there's a few of them. That's fine. That's what I want to see. No string there. Up. Okay, you two can fight. I'll fight you. And who won this fight, huh? There we go. So we got one piece of string. Can we find another one? There we go. Oh, one more spider. Please keep a string. Yay! 3 string. And now I'm going to go back home. One more. There's a bone over there. Okay. That's what happened to that spider who was fighting the skelly. Okay, go back home and see if we can finally craft a bundle. There's my rabbit furs. There's my crafting table. And a bundle. Yay! Let's try this thing out. Okay, that's how it works. Just gonna put the knickknacks in here. Oh, there's still a ton of room. And then I can see everything that's in there. So that's cool. That'll be my little friend for a while. I'm going to call it a day. Thank you for listening to me talk about how I don't care about viewers, but I do. And we'll see how I feel about that as my YouTube video production methodology continues to evolve. So in future, I expect to be doing a lot more talking about the basics of Christianity. That's probably going to be my primary goal. I know in the first stream, I said that the most important thing I can tell you guys is the gospel, and that's pretty much true. But it did cross my mind there is one more subject in Christianity that is more important even than the gospel. And that subject would be the just how glorious God is. And it sounds cheap for me to say, which is why I still say that the gospel is the most important subject I can tell you about. But really the most important subject that I can convey is the glory of God, how glorious he is. I can't do that justice now since I'm wrapping up the channel, and really the only way I can do it complete justice is over time as you're watching the channel and you're getting an example of how I behave and how I compose myself in public as a YouTuber. Hopefully that in some way conveys how God has bettered me as a person, and how he has created a world that is glorious and that reflects his characteristics. So that'll come with time, and I don't think I can ever actually do the subject justice. But that's the most important thing I can convey to you, and what I hope this channel accomplishes. And part of how I want to do that is, one, talk about Christianity and give you some idea about what actually is behind this thing that's so important to me. Also, I plan to talk about normal things. Obviously, I talk about games a lot, talk about running the channel a lot. There's room for a bunch of other subjects that I can throw in here, but there's no subject ever truly escapes commentary on God's glory. What we say is either going to convey how great God is, or it's going to deny how great God is. And my goal is to do the former. So I'll cut it off there. I've been going for about an hour. My throat feels a tad scratchy. And I plan to do more of these streams because I do need the physical development to continue talking and to learn how to maintain my stamina. And right now I'm in a nice, safe place where the monsters are not going to eat me the next time I log in, so that's good. You all have a good day, and God bless you.